One bright Wednesday afternoon, little Lee Qian Ying was getting ready for a special art class at the Rivervale Community Club. She was so excited because today, her visual art master trainer, Mr. Edwin Tee, promised they were going to go on a magical art adventure. Qian Ying couldn't wait to see what surprises awaited her. "Are you ready for the adventure, Qian Ying?" Mr. Edwin asked with a twinkle in his eye. "I'm ready. What are we going to do?" Qian Ying replied eagerly. Mr. Edwin smiled and handed Qian Ying a colorful paintbrush. "We're going to paint the adventure of imagination," he said. "But before we start, we need to step into the land of colors. Hold my hand and let's close our eyes." As soon as Qian Ying closed her eyes, she felt a swirl of colors surrounding her. When she opened her eyes again, she was standing in a bright, swirling world made entirely of paint. The trees were made of splashes of blue and green, and the sky was a beautiful pink and orange mix, just like a sunset. There were even rainbow roads that led to faraway places. "Wow, where are we?" Qian Ying asked, her eyes wide with wonder. "This, Qian Ying, is the land of paint. Everything you see here was created by the imagination." Mr. Edwin's voice was full of excitement. "We're going to paint our own path through this magical world, and it will be filled with all your wildest ideas." The first challenge was to paint a bridge over a river of sparkling purple paint. Mr. Edwin handed Qian Ying a golden brush. "Can you paint this bridge using your favorite colors?" Qian Ying thought for a moment, then began to paint. She dipped her brush into the brightest yellow she could find and swirled it onto the paper. As she painted, the yellow bridge appeared right before her eyes, shining and glowing. She was so proud of her work. "Look, the bridge is ready!" Qian Ying giggled. "Great job! Now let's cross the bridge and see where it leads," Mr. Edwin said, leading the way. They walked across the bridge, and with each step, Qian Ying saw the world changing before her. The trees became taller, the flowers bigger, and the clouds turned into soft cotton candy. It was like walking through a dream. Next they reached a mountain that was covered in rainbow-colored paint splatters. "Can I paint the mountain?" Qian Ying asked. Qian Ying grabbed her brush and got to work. She painted the mountain with every color of the rainbow, and as she did, the mountain grew taller and taller until it touched the sky. "Wow! Look at that!" Mr. Edwin cheered. "You've painted a mountain of creativity." After climbing to the top, Qian Ying looked around. She could see the whole land of paint from up high, with endless colors stretching as far as the eye could see. "There's one more thing to do," Qian Ying said, pointing to the sky. "We need to paint a star to light up the night sky." Qian Ying smiled and dipped her brush in the brightest white paint she could find. She painted a big, shining star in the sky, and as soon as she finished, the star began to sparkle and twinkle. The whole world around her lit up with a soft, warm glow. "This is the best adventure ever," Qian Ying exclaimed and laughed. "The best part is that you created it all with your imagination, Qian Ying," Mr. Edwin said. "Remember, whenever you paint, you're not just putting colors on paper, you're creating worlds of your own." As the art adventure came to an end, Qian Ying walked back to the Rivervale Community Club. She was filled with excitement and pride, knowing that with her paintbrush, she could create anything her heart desired. "Thank you for the adventure," Qian Ying said happily. "You're welcome, Qian Ying. Keep painting and keep imagining. The world needs your creativity." And from that day on, Qian Ying painted with even more joy, knowing that every stroke of her brush could bring a new adventure to life.